Alright, we should be live.
Hello, monkey.
You just fucking had to, huh? you couldn't help yourself, could you, KAD?
No.
This is a message to all those ridiculous monkeys.
I had to do it.
No.
I had to do
Oh.
it. I swear to God, if you stop recording right now.
No, I'm
just
not.
start
I'm
again.
not. I'm grabbing the link. Just so I can post it and you can retweet it. And make a post about it. There we go.
I had to do it. People
Gosh,
really
your first time on Joseph's stream and you're already messing around.
I know. It's fun. That's how you can tell I trust the guy. Because if it's a random individual, I just behave.
You behave yourself?
I behave.
Okay.
Let me quote this actually.
Yeah, I have everything up. I sent it. Yeah. Everything should be good to go. I sent it on Twitter. I should probably should put it on YouTube as well. I mean, on fucking not put it on Blue Sky is what I meant to say.
Yeah, and I'll also post it on the server, my Discord server,
Okay.
so that many people can also. I hate Twitter. My Twitter has strokes a few times.
It is strokes of what?
Strokes, like it's just like it stops like typing because it's loading for some reason. Last time I checked, I don't type fast.
I see.
Alright, let me do a ping now in my server. The one we were in earlier.
Yeah. Also, duly noted for the viewers in the stream, like I'm a bit sick, I think. So if you hear me coughing, I'm not dying, I promise. Hopefully. So yeah.
God, I hope not. That suck.
If I die, please do me the favor to tag it Drag Zero Narcs and tell her to finish Sonic vs. Shadow Chapter 2. That's all I ask.
Is that your
that's
last
all
will and testament?
Yup, that's my last will and testament because she's been giving hints that she's interested in getting back to it. And I'm like, please, work on it. It's been a year. Oh wait, do you guys know that dialogue in that comic, I wrote it.
What, you wrote for that?
Yeah, the dialogue in that comic, every single dialogue is written by me.
Huh.
That's just did the art. Yeah, Dennis just did the art, and I saw the images. I'm like, you know what? I'll do the dialogue for you because she was struggling back then. I was like, can I do the dialogue for you? Like, she was like, oh sure. Do you know what they're gonna say? It's like, trust me, I know. So yeah, everything that's like in the comic itself is written by me. That's why in one of the quote retweets of that post, there's me like with you know that meme of the line art drawing of like it's like a shitpost type of thing. Like there's a whole ass party and there's like that one guy standing in the corner while drinking, saying like the whole meme of like they don't know this, but that meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a quote tweet about that meme. It's like they don't know this, but I wrote the dialogue of this comic.
Ah. Okay. So, alright, everything should be good on my end. Did my promotions. Yeah. If you want to do a quote tweet too...
I'm doing it.
Yeah, if you do a quote tweet of it as well, maybe people will see it as well. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted.
I do it too, but I'm not nearly as popular as either of you.
You can still put
Ask
it there,
any
Ron.
question.
Hmm?
I'm a jabber. I can take it.
Aye.
Sorry, what'd you say, dear?
I said, post it anyways, hon. That's
Okay, I know it's not gonna reach anybody. as much as it would, as if you guys did it, but I'll do it anyways.
That doesn't
I'll
mean
retweet it.
it won't help.
Yeah,
All right.
it does.
Alright. My quote tweet is up. I'm also gonna copy link of your tweet and tag the server. So, announcements.
Okay. Warning what? Oh, whatever. Okay. Let's get to it. Sorry, guys. Sorry that we're a little late on this. We did a little bit of setup stuff, but we should be good to go now.
Could I do it again? The soundboard again?
Wait until we actually see people in chat if you're gonna do it again.
Okay. Fine. I'll behave.
Good.
Oh, that's so cute! I'm noticing the Kido in the corner. That's so cute. It's been a while since I've been on a YouTube live stream like this.
Hello, Daz.
Why can I not see the thing? Oh, should I subscribe? Oh, what? Subscribe? What the heck?
You haven't been subscribed to him this whole time?
I don't know. Open panel. Join conversation. Trade with the creator. Yeah. Open live stream. Yeah. Let me just refresh.
My God, Cat, you're on his stream and you haven't even been subscribed to him? What a
I'm
fraud!
sorry.
I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ.
For some,
yeah.
reason, for some reason, the live chat is not working with me.
Okay, well,
don't
you've
know
been
why.
asked, why is your little guy so grabbable? Evening,
And-
DJ Scout.
And also puntable. No, I'm kidding.
Let me guess. Is Daz the one that asked this?
No, Daz is not.
Wait, it's not.
It's
Okay,
Gingy
okay.
Snap who asked, why is your little guy so grabbable?
I actually don't know.
What are you?
He's a shadow entity. He's a little bit of a shy little guy. He's an introvert, so he's not fond with grabs unless it's like people that he trusts, and that's only one person. So
Is it me?
no, it's not you. But yeah. Well, actually, and now I'm seeing the chat. So okay, so yeah, I don't know why he looks grabbable. People just like him. I have this famous motto because everybody calls him cute, and I just use the Vegeta from a bridge. It's like I'm not cute. I'm adorable.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Exactly.
Okay, someone's got a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Right here. So, given that your Goku is a post-DBS Goku, will Goku utilize the Kaioken at all during the fight, or will it go from Blue to Ultra Instinct Sign? He did use Kaioken in Chapter 1. Yeah, I don't know if KAD, if you have any plans for him to use like Kaioken Blue, but
Okay, so I think that's like the best way to do this. In my quote retweet on Twitter of Jess post announcement of this live stream, I'll maybe share some arts or concept arts of the comic or anything else if I have them. But yes, Goku will use Kaioken in this chapter, in this coming chapter of Chapter 3. I actually do have a concept art already ready. The aura is subject to change because I never, duly noted, I never liked the anime aura, but at the same time, I didn't like how Kaioken looked in the Super manga because it's just a blue aura Kaioken, if that makes sense. It's literally the Kaioken aura, but just blue. So a lot of people, because since I'm I'm a classic weeb. I notice these things. Manga makes it very clear to differentiate regular blue with Kaioken blue, because in the manga, blue has like these flame thingies coming out of it, and when Goku used Kaioken against Jiren, and surprisingly enough against Moro, he didn't have the blue flames. He had the spiky Kaioken-ish aura. But is in the manga, he's only used it in short bursts. So mine is going to be a bit similar to the anime, but the aura is subject to change to be a bit more like the Sparking Zero one, since I really like how it looks there.
Yeah, okay, so we got one from Daz, but this is mostly her messing with you. Make Sonic go cyber.
No, I'm not. Also, you know why I'm not gonna do it. How dare you? I know you're doing it to annoy me, and it's working. No,
It's
I'm not
working. Someone asked, "Yeah, hon, you gotta take care of these questions so I can actually edit. Do me that favor."
Oh, okay. I'll read.
I also have a question on Twitter right now. Jakiro Alba asked, "What programs do you use to create those masterpieces?" Oh, thank you. And what is your favorite Sonic game? Okay, the program I use is Clip Studio. Very awesome. Still getting used to it. There's something new I find out there every single time. But definitely my go-to. If I had a secondary website, if Clip Studio were to crash, because it's happening right now, that could happen. I would definitely move back to Medibank, because Medibank is cool. And my favorite Sonic game, it's hard because I split it between categories, like gameplay wise, story wise. Like if it's gameplay wise, I like either Unleashed or Frontiers.
Okay.
Like either of but like in terms of speed running and such, Unleashed is my go-to. But if it's like open world wise, I like Frontiers. Now story wise, Secret Rings and Black Knight. Those are my top favorite story written games.
Oh yeah, no, those are great. The storybook games are really good.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out Chaos X on Twitter and all his medias, because he's working on Sonic 06 for the PC, the fan game.
There's a lot of questions.
And I have it, and that game is actually super good. It's actually the one that's bringing back the love I had for 06.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, the Project 06, P06 is great.
Okay, so, where would you like to take the next question from?
Just
Yeah,
go
you can
in
read the
order,
comments.
technically.
I'm not saying, yeah.
Go in order?
Yeah, go in
Okay.
order.
Okay, Two Whams asks, "Yo, KAD, since Shadow lost his Doom powers, will he be unable to use them against Vegeta in that comic you're planning to make after Sonic vs. Goku is done?"
God damn it, hon.
Okay. The thing is, yes. That's why I was not changing the script I already had for Shadow vs. Vegeta, simply because, well, I didn't know if Shadow was going to keep his Doom powers. However, that quote-unquote final power boost that he uses with the Chaos Emerald, that could be there. Who knows? We just have to wait and see.
Alright, so next question. Just give me like a signal for like the next question or whatever.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Daz asks. No, wait, hold on. Sam HDF says, Supersonic 2! Daz says, Supersonic 2 when? Daz says, Shattuck versus Vegeta when? And
Okay.
Sam HDF says, Queen versus Hercules when?
I already said I'm not adding Supersonic 2. He's not even kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it clear. You guys annoy me. I'm gonna make it clear. I know you guys are trolling, but you got me. Okay? That's not gonna happen. Sonic lost the cyber corruption, so he cannot achieve Supersonic 2. Plus, it's debatable if he even can normally now. But no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be added. Shattuck versus Vegito. I did make an announcement it's like Eggman. That if any post related to Sonic versus Goku or Shadow versus Vegeta reaches 100k likes, I will promise to do a Shatnik of my own version of the OC fusion versus Gogeta and Vegeta. Because
Okay,
the
you guys know
timers
what
are-
needs to happen.
Wait,
because
is
the
this
timers are
like
gonna be-
is this like they'd be like fusing 2 different times, or are we talking like
2 different times? 2 different times. I need to clarify that. Yeah.
yeah? Because it's like
Yeah, because if we go full on fanfic, trust me, I'll bring Gogeta into this because I love that fusion.
are we talking like Gogeta blue or Gogeta?
I mean, what's the strongest version? Blue. So yeah.
yeah.
However, since this is already going into the fanfic era, I I am obligated to go a bit to that direction. So canon really won't be my excuse this time. So I'm more freely with creativity in that scenario. So Gogeta will have, for example, Blue Kaioken or something more, and Vegito could have Ultra Vegito. For those who know, it's a fusion of ego and instinct. So yeah, and Shatnik will have the super forms, hyper forms if it gets there. But we just have to wait and see, you know?
And also make that post pop off. Now get on Twitter and like that
Crow
bitch.
asked, "What about Sado versus Gogeta?"
Who?
I'm guessing.
I-
I'm guessing what he means by that is because I know people have talked about like alternate fusions for Sonic and Shadow besides just Shadnik, you know. So I'm guessing he means like whatever. like how there's Vegeta and Gogeta, like, you know. I'm making a fusion joke. Yes, we know, Crow, but you know.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot the Dream versus Hercule question. Really? Really? Do you hate? I love my boy Mark. Do you really want me to torture him with cream? Like, you know, she'll yeet the hell out of cheese towards Hercule.
Oh, Hercule will get stomped, bro.
I know. Like, do you really? And the thing is like it's like Dragon Ball. Hercule cannot ride Cream because she's so innocent and unaware. So yeah, I don't think Hercule will survive. Plus, I love Mark. Don't do this to him, please. I'm not gonna do this to him.
nah, man,
Yeah.
you gotta watch out for that present bomb.
Yeah. Anyways, next question.
Okay, Metal Blader Studio. I'm kind of far behind.
That's
CAD.
fine.
Metal Blader Studio says, CAD, is it possible Shadow can use Super Emerald to go hyper like Sonic canonically?
That's a good question. To be honest, I am not sure because I can give an opinion and Sega can just say like, yeah, you're wrong. So shut up. So in my opinion, my humble opinion, I think not, simply because Shadow is an organism created to be basically referenced from Sonic, from the depictions of the what are those things called in Angel Island? The murals. So I think that even though he's connected to Chaos Energy, I would say more than Sonic. Sonic is just the quote-unquote destined one, you know? So I think that's why I would give Sonic Hyper only to him, because since he's the one destined to be the entity that the murals predicted, I think it would be best for him to be the only one, aside Knuckles, because we know that Knuckles is just he has the cheat codes with the Master Emerald, to achieve hyper form with the Super Emeralds. Anyways, next question.
Okay, Divine Flames Animations asks, to all, thoughts on Shadow Generation?
Fucking loved it.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah,
seen how many times we streamed it just to show off the mods.
yeah,
You fucking
I agree.
mountain
I agree. The game is good. It's a huge upgrade from cyberspace on Sonic Frontiers. I have gripes, mainly just that Shadow feels heavy in the air, like he jumps and he just falls too quickly, and air boost is nearly non-existent. That's my only gripe. Overall, the feel of the characters is amazing. I would dare say better than Frontiers itself. Story-wise, I love that. I love that they finally removed the whole like edge lord shadows dynamic. They gave him a character arc, you could say. It's good. I liked it. I love Mephiles being back. I'm sorry. I respect to all the voice actors, but that voice doesn't suit him. That's like the one thing that I
That's-
hate.
Robbie
And-
Damon definitely could have done something akin to
I
actually
agree.
Mephiles, but that was probably Sega telling him to do what he did.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Robbie
I agree.
Damon, phenomenal voice actor. He's great.
Oh no, I agree. I checked when you told me that to see like, is it true? Because he like Jasper is posting about a lot about this voice actor, so I checked myself. Yes, he is talented. Like yes, which makes me question because I did hear like his more sadistic tone voices in other characters. I'm like, this sounds way better. So that's more of a questioning Sega on that department. Like, oh, so why did you make Mephiles have puberty? You know, like he lost his edgy voice, and now he's very, very, very high pitched that I never liked. But yeah, overall, game's good. I had fun. I sometimes when I'm bored, like I would, ironically enough, I would play that more times than Sparking Zero. But that's because I don't have nobody to talk playing Sparking Zero because it's the Xbox dad. But I always go to that game and play around. I love Kingdom Valley. It's very fun. But
Yeah.
Next question.
Real quick though, Kat, remind me, what order was the the fucking?
Oh yeah. No, all right. Side note: I'm the editor and helping this guy animate. So, like I told you, everything happens at once. But if you want to start animating one by one, is left, up, down.
And then middle, right, with this.
In middle, yes.
So left, up, down, middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with that.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Sam HDF asks, okay, I have a question. In Sonic Frontiers, Sonic has turbo mode. Could Super Sonic have turbo mode too?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Now the question is if he wants to use it, because technically speaking, Supersonic already has like infinite power boost, you know. So him having a turbo mode, I guess it would be more like accelerating the natural growing energy output. But I assume that yeah, he would use his turbo mode on his super form. So yeah. Next one.
This might have been in the context of something that you were talking about earlier, but DJ Scout asks, so theoretically, Supersonic could be stronger than he was when Frontiers started. That was probably in context of something you were saying earlier, but I'm just reading off the questions that I see.
Yeah, he would have been stronger, I guess. I'm trying to find the context.
God, we have so many questions. Oh fuck.
Yeah. I'll help out if to read out questions if that's good for you.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Not that I
mean,
can't do it.
Well, just
It's-
read through. Both of you read through the like things and just pick what you guys want, what you want to answer. Good Christ. I guess I'm looking at my left monitor and it's like, geez, we're getting so much. It's hard to keep up.
Gosh, I'm glad you get what I'm feeling right now. This is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just reading them as well, and I also need to check on Twitter to see if there's any questions. Oh, I found one. and I lost it. What happened? Why did I lose it? Oh, here it is. Two Webs asked, if Neo Metal Sonic fought Goku Black using just base form, do you think it would go the same as Sonic vs. Goku, where Sonic gets clapped by Super Saiyan 2, or would Neo Metal Sonic get past that? I think it's in between, because if he doesn't have the super form, he doesn't have the resistance to the power that Rose gives off. Like, I think he would pose a threat once he copies Goku Black's bio data, but in terms of like endurance and I would dare say speed, I don't think Neo Metal base form survives Goku Black Rose. Alright, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see
but
another.
while you were looking at that, yeah, guys, 51 pages, all fucking, all of them have been separated.
Yeah, I need to go to a doctor because I feel like I lost my sanity going through every single.
Dude, next time we really need to just send this on Drive.
Dude, the file is too big.
I mean the images.
Like what, the pages folders and such?
Yeah, no, like how you like when you've changed the layers and given me transparent stuff. Just put that all in, the PNGs. Just send that all and put it in a Google Drive. It makes our lives easier because then I don't have to scroll through our entire DMs one by one, downloading it one by one. If you just put it all on one drive, I could just download it all at once.
I mean,
A whole
sure.
drive dedicated to your
I
copy.
mean, sure. If it all fits in the Google Drive, because remember, I tried to send you the Clip Studio files of all 51 pages, and the
That's a
file could
different
not
case,
handle
though.
it. Yeah,
That's
if they could not handle the files itself, so if it can handle the PNGs
should
themselves,
be able
sure,
to.
I can send it. The thing is, I'll be kind enough to do you the favor of separating each page per folder so that it's not all images and just a big mess in the file.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Omnimon 678 asked, KAD, opinion on Imperial Ramen Fighter Mode. What's that?
That's a Digimon.
I never watched Digimon. I know, I'm uncultured. I've never watched Digimon, so
Alright.
I do not know what that is.
Crow's got one for me real quick. It's at the bottom, but I do want to answer it, and it's unrelated to this, but I still want to answer it. Yeah, I saw the Hazard trailer. He totally looks fair and balanced, and how I was trying him, he's totally fair and balanced. Rivals, please come out. 2 weeks cannot come by any sooner. Well, here's the thing. Mobility tank, it's like, that's Doomfist, that's Winston, it's just like, what are you cooking with Hazard? That's just broken. Anyways, sorry. Fuck.
No worries.
I just want more of a Rivals at this point, man. Please, it's 2 weeks away. Literally 2 weeks from today.
You
Continue, Kat.
DJ Scouts asked, if you were to match up Infinite against someone in a comic, who would it be? Yeah, oh.
His own self-loathing.
Ironically enough, I could be just funny and just make Infinite versus Samazu. The immortal one, not Goku Black. But if I want to entertain people, I would say Infinite versus Android 21. Because I feel like that one would be interesting. I don't know. It's very. I'm trying to remember if there was an actual like character in Dragon Ball that focused heavily on illusions, so something to counter infinites. But I don't know. I don't. My mind is doomed right now with everything that's happening or has happened.
No worries. Would you like me to read the next question?
Sure.
RB asks, will you answer this question?
Of course I will. You just need to ask what it is.
No, that's the question. Is will you answer this question?
oh, that's the question. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out.
Okay,
It's like I
let's see.
realized the punches he charged, it's not really gonna get that across on with this frame. Because it just shows the kick and Sonic dodging, so I gotta think of how I want to do the punches. Probably should just be those,
Like I said, it can be like those little spark animations I've sent you, like when people are hitting in the air.
yeah, I can...
There's like boom, 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 like little pops coming out of nowhere, you
Let
know?
me see if, I can find a good one.
RB, why didn't Dan Green come back? Is it bad that I do not know who she's talking about?
I think so. Sorry to say.
Who's Dan Green?
Dan Green.
That's the original voice actor for Mephiles.
Mephiles and Knuckles.
I wish he came back. I don't know about now, but I wish.
He also may have voiced up some of your childhood favorites.
Yami Yugi.
No, no, who am I kidding? Yes, he did. Haha.
Like he was, yeah, the Pharaoh in, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've never watched that.
He also voiced Knuckles at some point, right?
He was Knuckles in Sonic X and throughout the,
Oh,
4Kids
yeah!
era.
I got Knuckles voice.
He was also Mewtwo.
Oh yeah, he
If
was.
that means anything.
He was Mewtwo.
Okay, I found this one. GG Scout asks, what do you think of Izuka, sorry, trying to make everything one timeline despite Sonic Mania in Forces kind of contradicting that claim? Honestly, it makes the timeline worse given the gens happening. In my opinion, my humble opinion, I kind of like the fact that it is one timeline because I never liked that whole theory of classic Sonic being Sonic from another dimension.
It's been generations since I've seen you. Anyways.
Oh, so yeah, I never liked that, to be fair, because the whole point of generations is that this is a Sonic younger, Sonic from another timeline, which is younger Sonic. So I kind of like it. I like it that it's like just one timeline. What I want Izuka to do is to give us an explanation when does Sonic's eyes shift from black to green. Because I know that I think it was the Fleetway comics. They kind of tell you how it happened, but I need an in-canon explanation of when does Sonic get the emerald green eyes.
Ooh, these are fucking good. Hold up.
Here I am, huh? Yeah, those are good.
I'm trying to think which one I
let's
want to use,
see.
though. How about the...
To
probably the...
Divine Flames animation asks, to all, thoughts on the Bowser versus Eggman death battle? Oh, this is the one Cat's been waiting for.
Oh, I've waited for this. It was good. Animation is top notch. As a nerd of Eggman and being well educated, because I will admit I've been humbled by good friends, but at the same time well educated about Eggman's scaling of power. Yeah, Death Battle kind of messed up on both sides, both in character and especially Eggman's like mechs in scaling. Animation overall is amazing. I haven't stopped listening to the music itself. But yeah, in terms of like the explanations of it, it's not that good in my opinion, because there's a lot of things that they messed up both with Bowser and especially Eggman. That it got me to the point that I am writing, or I'm planning on drawing a comic book of Bowser versus Eggman. That goes into more canon characterizations and a much better interpretation for Eggman's mechs and quirkiness, because while I do agree Bowser has basically all the stats in terms of magic power, power itself, and speed against regular Eggman, some of the mechs in speed-wise do outspeed Bowser. And the greatest weapon Eggman has against someone like Bowser, which ironically enough, he's used it against Sonic, the Deadly Six, Shadow, even Gods, is his great intellect. Because one thing that I learned from IDW comics is that Eggman is no laid back villain. There's a reason he's Sonic's nemesis and not somebody like Starlord. So his genius, his manipulation, and everything else will put him in a level that would even surpass Bowser's like threats and such. And having someone like Sage, who is literally like the analytics in every single thing, yeah, it's just double the danger in terms of like intellect with Eggman. That's what I was speaking. The fact that he can create mechs with his same genius. We've seen this in, of course, Sonic Heroes with the copies. We've seen this in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where Knuckles' enemies is just a regular old badnik, but it's literally an Eggman. You know what I mean? And of course, the biggest of them all, Neo battle by copying Eggman's biodata in his genius. So, if we put army versus army, Bowser, I would dare say Bowser wins in numbers, but in terms of like skill and intelligence, Eggman definitely wins.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
But in details of what's going to happen in that comic, of who's going to win, how he's going to win, because this is much closer than you think. Who's going to win and how they'll win, I'll do it in the comic, and you just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll definitely be dubbing that one because for those who don't know, who are visiting from KAD's Twitter, and have not seen my channel. Yeah, I also do a Bowser voice. That's a big thing I'm also known for, besides just doing screaming limit into the mic.
Did someone say limit?
Shut up, hun, please.
Can you give us an
I'm
example?
just kidding.
Yeah, what do you want me to say? Hold on.
I don't know. I am Bowser, the king of the Koopas.
That is so overdone, but okay. Been a little bit, like, it usually takes me a little bit, but, you know.
No, it's
Let him
fine.
warm up. I'm just here as his girlfriend. Sorry, guys. I don't do anything interesting.
Hold on.
I'm the third wheel.
Shit. Oh my god, I'm on the spot.
Yeah, but at least you're interesting, Cad.
So don't say that. I'm humble enough to say that I'm made.
I am
So-
Bowser, the king of the Koopas!
There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been doing
Oh, that's
Bowser a
very
lot.
good.
Yeah, no, I've been doing Bowser for, like, before I was doing Sonic for, like, ages.
Oh yeah. Jespo is kind of putting me on the spotlight too when we were talking about it. I could be voicing Eggman because he
Yeah.
says that I have a good Eggman.
Yeah,
voice.
no, he did sound really good from the clips, from what he was doing in call before we went live. So
Yeah.
possible CAD voice acting moment and him and I butting heads.
Be sure to witness me versus the king of the Koopas, and I'll be sure to show you a show.
Anyways, yeah, there's a hint, there's a tease, so yeah.
Get to know the
Uh-huh.
Koopas.
Anyways,
Something to
next
tickle your
question.
fancy chat. Okay, next question.
Omnimon asked to everyone in chat. Oh no, wait, this is a question for the chat. Yeah, let them answer that. I'm sorry.
I mean, technically, if we speak in chat, are we not also in chat, and therefore we should answer the
Let
question?
the chat themselves have a question to answer and talk about.
Okay,
To
give me a moment.
I'll let them know right now. To everyone in chat, if y'all could choose a shoe company to make actual accurate shoes for Sonic and friends and to bring them to life, who would y'all choose?
Whatever
My
company
opinion-
makes Crocs, just to piss you all off.
You're evil. You're evil. You're actually evil. You're actually. I was gonna be nice and say Nikes because I genuinely love Nikes, but how dare you say Crocs?
I wear Brooks, but mostly because they're good for my feet, because I'm on my feet all day at work and also ankle surgery, but you know.
Disclaimer to all you freaks who actually support Crocs. I don't wear Crocs. Sorry. I'm on nobody's side.
God damn it, Han.
Let's see.
So let me see, because...
Oh, Daz asks, were you able to S-rank the hard mode bosses in Shadow Gens? I sadly couldn't because my controller suddenly has the drifting issue with the sticks. I can't play properly anymore. Sad face. Skill issue. Yes, first try. Well, technically second try, because I didn't know what was happening my first time playing against Mephiles. That's how I knew that every boss fight is 0 rings. So yeah, with Mephiles it was 2 tries. With everyone else's first try. So yeah, skill issue, guys. Get a better controller. Haha. Okay, I love you. Oh,
Here's the thing.
Metal Blade. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Just real quick.
Are you talking?
Goku's in like a kicking motion, so it's like, shit, how do I do this? He's like, what I could do is have it go one at a time and zoomed in, and then have the kick come out, and the kick come out.
Go on.
Yeah, let me try that first, and then we'll see what it looks like. Continue.
Not always. Let's see. I saw it.
Metal
here it
Blader
is.
Studio asks, CAD, what if you make your OC into Sonic version?
I have. He looks cursed.
Then show the
Oh,
people.
wait. Are you talking about my OC or my Sona? Because if it's my Sona, no, I have not made a Kiru Sonic version. I think someone did, and I think that's Daz, if I remember correctly. Daz, correct me if I'm wrong. She did make a sketch doodle of Kiru. It's just Kiru with Sonic proportions, because he's not an animal. So there's that. Then there's my OC, Christian, who is actually what's it called? I made him a hedgehog, shocker.
Shocker.
And at the same time, he's also cursed because he's a hedgehog with a neck. You can imagine that. You can imagine it.
My god, why?
How could you
This
do
was-
that?
This was 2020, Chris. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, I need to get back and actually draw him properly. But
Yeah, Yeah, but giving him necks? It's like giving Steven Universe a neck. You don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Looks at the screen.
No, but yeah, I don't have it. I sadly lost it. Maybe I have it on my phone. I have to check, but I'm too nervous to post that, so I'll post it later. Let's see.
DJ Scout asks, is the upgrades in Frontier's a cannon thing or a K mechanic only? Like the attack defense seeds and the ring speed upgrades?
Hun, what are you doing?
That's an in-game thing.
Hun, what are you doing?
I think that's I believe that's an in-game thing, because let's talk about it this way. The game, you obviously progress, getting Sonic stronger, but in the story, Sonic is getting weaker by a lot of cyber corruption in his body. So I think you can say that that's just an in-game mechanic. So yeah. But you can also make the argument that maybe for Sonic to keep moving forward and not lose prior to the cutscenes that we've seen, he just eats these power seeds and such to keep himself like moving. But that's up to the viewers stuff. Like my personal opinion, I don't think so, but I wouldn't be against it if someone thinks that they are.
Okay. Next
Gyrotor.
question.
Yeah, next question from Gyrotor, or Gyrotor, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Thoughts on the characterization in Bowser vs. Eggman? Like I said, Eggman was a bit too classic Eggman, very self-focused. IDW Eggman, even though he's very like putting himself on the spotlight, he is also very cunning and very careful with the decisions he makes. IW shows you that Eggman is very well aware that all of these anthropomorphics could kill him at any time, and he's always on edge, waiting and having the contingency plan for everything. That's why on that arc, I forgot the name of it, is the one that the one where Shadow uses chaos control on the Shadow androids.
It's the Imperial City. I don't know the name of the
Yeah,
arc exactly.
the Imperial City. We see that he nearly won. He nearly won. It's just that he lost because Shadow managed to turn that chaos power that was harming him into an actual weapon and destroyed the city, causing side effects on the machines and bringing back everybody. But if that didn't happen, he could have won then and there. So yeah, it just shows that his intelligence and what's it called? The contingency plans are very on the nose. That's why I'm kind of annoyed with the Bowser vs. Eggman thing, because this felt more like, ironically enough, this felt more like Generations Eggman rather than Forces and Frontiers Eggman and onwards. It felt more like, yeah, classic Generations Eggman, very full of himself, not very aware of his side effects, and just blinded by his intuition, I guess. Bowser was amazing, honestly. I love how how he stood in the middle of the blast to protect his army. Sorry, and his army. I love that. It's such a great attention to Bowser's character, which annoys me because it's good, and it's good that they did justice to Bowser, because not many people know this for the character. They just think he's a big bad that just doesn't care about anybody. He just cares about power and Peach, and anybody who opposes him, he's just dead. That's why like that was like my little criticism for the Mario movie, because that was that. He was self-insert and just obsessed with Peach, and anybody who opposed him, he just burnt him. Like what happened to that turtle when he just answered the question of, what if she says no? Burn. Yeah, that's not Bowser in my opinion. So I love that in this one he actually like cares for his Koopas. And I love it's a great character for Bowser. For Eggman, it's a bit of a classic Generations Eggman, very good. But yeah, it's a hit or miss, you know. It's a hit or miss. Also, I'm gonna quickly. I'll have to change my VC to my phone because I need to pack my thing. I need to pack my phone.
Yeah,
Okay?
good. No worries about it.
Okay.
I'll quickly move to the VC, and you move me here quickly. So guys, I'm sorry. I need to pack my things. I'll leave anytime, but I'll be back shortly. It's just that my family's gonna pick me up and take me home.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna be on my phone, so I won't be able to see the live stream. So Maya, sadly, you'll have to read the questions.
Fucking bet.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move. Quickly move me back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So KAD will have to go for a little bit, but I'll still be here editing.
And I'll read your questions. But I
so-
can't answer them because I'm not CAD. Haha.
Well, they still have questions for us.
What could they ask me? I'm just here.
Hold on. There we go.
Welcome back.
There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing. Where's my audio setting? That's not it. Where I change audio out for speaker. There we go. You all hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Ask ahead. I'll be packing, but I'll be listening.
Alright. Uzoma Yuagwu says, and will Zeno appear in Sonic vs. Goku? Woo!
No! He will not appear! He will not appear at all. Neither the other universes. However, I will hint. In Shadow versus Vegeta, maybe the Grand Priest could appear. But that's just a tease because I'm not sure myself. which I have to wait and see. But a short answer is no. Zeno won't appear because I think it'll make everything worse. Especially, we know how Sonic is in character. I think he'll quickly piss off Zeno, not knowing who he is, and Goku's gonna freak out. So no,
Yeah.
Zeno
no,
won't be
it's-
there.
Yeah.
I see.
He's gonna be more like, Goku, what are you doing? This is fun. Who's that little midget?
Is there? Oh, someone asked. DJ Scout asked, "Is there any comics outside the verses that you want to make?" Well, there isn't.
Natsu versus Sukuna. That is a must.
Well, outside of the verses. So
Oh,
any
outside the
comics-
verses? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the question was like any other verses aside the ones that I announced.
No, just outside of.
I guess
verses.
I spoiled everybody by the surprise. I am doing Sukuna versus Natsu. I love that fight. So I am thinking about that one. But any comics outside of it? Should I tell them?
If you want.
I am working on a project right now. It's in the talk still because I'm kind of a busy man right now. But Jespo, the man, the legend, he's working on a story.
Yeah, I was gonna bring
And-
that up. Yeah.
He's writing a draft and everything. And let's just say that. What's wrong with my tablet? Basically that. He wrote me the script, and I'm gonna work on that comic. I don't know when it's gonna come out because I'm a busy guy. Oh, we did come to
Well, if you
agreement
guys, here's the thing. The story is technically out. If those who know, Sonic Remembrance episode 1 is on my channel, though it's just audio. I got a job recently, and I've been working there now for almost 2 months. I've been racking up funds. KAD is the first person I have decided to commission for issue 1 for the series.
Ooh.
So KAD will be drawing issue 1, which is episode 1, and it will be edited and dubbed.
Yep.
So it's not just
So-
an audio drama.
Yep. So if the comics is a success, obviously he'll keep working on it, and maybe I'll be back to work any other chapter if he wants.
Yeah, because what I'm doing is, since it's like, I'm trying to go like the usual like comics style thing. I'll have a couple people do different issues, different styles. You know, just cool thing.
Yeah, like IDW.
Yeah, exactly. So Archie and IDW. And speaking on that, that's exactly what this is technically. For those who are new, Sonic Remembrance is a project I've been making and writing and cooking that combines mainline IDW and pre-reboot Archie with a little bit of retconning. So,
Yup.
you know.
I
You
read
guys should
the
go check
script.
it out.
I read the script of the first chapter. I'm intrigued because, yeah, I want to know Elisa's reaction when she finds out that this is not hers.
What?
Someone's reaction.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
Sally. Oh no, wait, not Elise. I'm sorry,
Sally? Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I have
I'm
cooking.
sorry.
No, you're fine.
As
You're
he
fine.
always does.
I miss the princesses. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, wait, what? No, Kat, I could send you the rest of the scripts that I've.
No,
so far.
no, I'd rather watch it.
Dude,
I want to be.
I
I want to be. I
You'll
want
be
to be an
surprised.
active fan too.
Okay, so you want to be surprised. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, what I've
Yeah.
been writing, though, I've really enjoyed. I might go back and tweak a little couple things. I will say, there is a character that I am going to bring in that I thought of recently.
It's an existing character or fan made?
No, existing. So, you know the whole thing of memories being tied to dreams, right?
Times to what?
Tied to dreams. Memories being tied to dreams, or dreams being tied to memories, right? What character is dream related in Sonic?
Oh, I see. Oh shit! Something's wrong with my tablet.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to get it home. This is not good.
Yeah, no, but to put it, I guess the way I can put it, I'll say the character, not exactly saying like you can kind of guess what she'll be doing, but I'll say the character. It's a she, REM, because she is actually mentioned in the first episode. If those who listen to the audio drama, I'll be re-recording my Sonic lines because this was before I did some improvement to my take. Like you'll hear in Sonic vs. Goku, Chapter 2 that I'm editing, but you know. Yeah, no, this wasn't about me, but now it became about me for a second.
It's alright, it's your channel. You can talk about yourself.
I know.
That's your channel.
I know. I just don't.
Go ahead and brag about whatever you want to brag about, dear.
Yeah. Next
But-
question.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's get back to CAD. We went on a little tangent on my project, but I am
It's
excited.
alright, really.
I am excited.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
I will say one more thing. I am excited to share with you all what else I got ready for it, because I love what I've been doing. I love what I've been writing. Archie was a big part of my childhood, and I really like IDW. I've said this I've gone on record saying, as much as I love IDW, Archie was just better to me because it felt more like it had more creative freedom, especially since Sonic was allowed to be a person.
Yeah, that's a mention. We're talking about a genre that's been active for years compared to a comic series that's not been in barely a decade. So maybe in the future they'll lead more into what Archie was before and characterizations and such. But you just gotta give it time.
Yeah, because like Sonic was allowed to have faults and make mistakes and act, so I just loved the personality writing and just all of it in pre-reboot, besides, the Ken Penders stuff, Ian Flynn era plus, I'm saying. But this one's for me real quick. Jespo, which Sonic characters can you voice? Sonic, Neo Metal Sonic, or I guess Metal Sonic by that technicality. Big for shits and giggles, Orbot. Apparently, I haven't done this in like 6 years, but King Arthur.
Really?
From Black Knight. Shit. Yeah,
Jet the Hawk?
Jet, yeah, I can't. Jet, but my Jet's more like on the annoying side. Yeah, no, that's honestly about it. I don't do Sonic stuff. I love doing Sonic voices. For a while, I was upset because it's like I couldn't. For a while, I thought I'd never get a Sonic voice. I have my own take. Because for a long ass time, what?
Guys in the audience, I'm letting y'all know I am taking a leave for now because my family member just arrived. I'll be back in this VC and live stream within an hour and a half, the max, maybe sooner. So please, I'm sorry. It's just that my family member just arrived the worst time possible. So I'll see you by then, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
No
All right.
worries.
Well, I'll continue editing CAD.
Blast.
And we'll keep the
Take
chat.
care, Cad.
Yeah, yeah. He'll be back, guys. Gotta give him a little bit. I will try
Yeah.
my best to stay live, considering I have sleep apnea, so I don't know how long I'll stay up for. But
Well, I know it's the weekend and all, but don't force yourself, dear.
I know. But
As much as
no.
it's nice having you here,
I know.
your sleep's important.
I know, hon.
Okay, so let's see whatever questions there were.
Well, a lot of those were for CAD that we can't answer.
No, wait, here's one that's for everyone. To everyone, from Omnimon678. To everyone, if you could have a Transformer as a friend, who would it be?
I did actually see that, and someone said Optimus Prime. Nah. After watching Transformers 1, Orion Pax. So before he was Optimus. Or you know what, actually, B. Because Badassatron. Yeah, no. For those who are just joining again, KAD had to leave for now, but he'll be back in an hour and a half.
Yeah, so questions for him. Hold on to them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tankum says, to streamer and crew, what kicked off your artistic careers and hobby? Slash hobby.
I've always loved doing character voices since I was little. I used to pretend to be Mario, and I guess that started it all, because then the first time I saw a comic dub on YouTube when I was young, I started it. I tried my own. Back then I was a fool and naive. Yeah, there's a channel. It's been the dubs are privated. No one can see them, but yes, there's the channel I used beforehand that I share with my brother.
Oh, interesting.
It had dubs from when I was like 13, 14. I will never be sharing those.
Well, listen to that, chat. It's the Just for Voices lore. Isn't that cool?
Okay, now a question I have for Jespo. How has your experience been editing Chapter 2? How long have you been working on it? Chapter 2, by all technicality, not to like this extent before KAD sent me everything. Give me a sec. When was this folder created? Because I started this technically... where is it? June 4th, 2024.
Yeah, it was like a few months ago that you started talking about it. And then editing.
Yeah, I technically started in June, but I didn't get to this extent until, like, started really in July, August.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna see something. No, wait, no, hold on. That's just the, that's when I put it on this drive. Hold on. I swear I've been working on it longer. Give me a second. I'm letting my old, like, other hard drive, like my external hard drive, plug in. Then I can actually tell you guys how old this is.
It may be older than you think, chat.
It's much older than you think. It's like, that doesn't seem right. April 15th, 2023. I only doubled down recently. I had everything downloaded. I was gonna do everything like it was for chapter 1 that I had when I did. You can find it on my channel still. Yeah. No, then I decided, hey, I want to try motion comic. And then, I went the hard route and didn't get any transparent images from KAD himself and just kinda tried reconstructing shit, and then I stopped for a while. And then KAD messaged me asking, like, this is how we start talking and be, like, you know, we're friends now to this day, to this day. He asked how the dub was going. I was like, you know what? I wanted to do this. I really want to get back to it. I wanted to make an emotion comic, but what I was doing was too difficult. Then he sent me all the transparent images, and now we're here. That was around, I'd like to say, July this year.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. What made you what made you take on dubbing and insane editing? Again, I mentioned, like, if you mean in general, I loved, like I mentioned, like, I've been pretending to be characters since I was a little kid that I loved. So that just kind of played into it. Now I put all that passion into projects like I have now. But Sonic and Dragon Ball are really two franchises I like. The first time I saw KAD make this comic when I was following him, and I followed him on Twitter, I was like enthralled with it. Like, it was so cool. So I, of course, as a comic dubber, asked to dub it. And I'm like, I like how I edited chapter 1, but I really want to step it up, because for the longest time I've wanted to do motion comics. But holy shit, is this a bitch to make. I love it, though, because how the product is so fucking worth it. Like everything I've like put on previews. It's like I don't think you guys can hear the editing right now because I don't have the sound on for it. For you guys, it's on for me because I don't want the music and the editing to clash, and I don't want you guys hearing constantly like super repeating stuff. If I want to show you guys what we have so far, I'll put the sound on. But you know, favorite Marvel characters? That's hard. That's really hard. But I do really like Spider-Man actually. What about you, Hun?
Oh, for me, I've seen, let's say, about half of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I don't read the comics. I get it. You know, it's a really popular franchise, and as much as I really would want to have an answer to, you know, seem like I'm cultured and stuff, I unfortunately do not have a proper answer. So sorry about that. Uh, let's see whatever questions there are. Let's see. Okay, these are all for CAD. Oh, wait. Sam HDF asked before. I have a question. What's your favorite Sonic fan project? Like fan games or fan animations?
Fan game. I really like PO6 technically. Fan animation. I was always a fan of like Nazo.
Wait, I have an answer to this.
What?
I didn't. Oh no. I'll let you finish.
No, fan animations, projects, and what was it? What was the full question?
Huh? What's your favorite Sonic fan project? Like fan games or fan animations?
Yeah, okay, so then I answered that. I wasn't sure if there was a third thing.
No, but I think I can actually answer this one.
Okay, go for it, hon.
This is like from, you know, the good old days of YouTube. Like, I mean, like late 2000s YouTube era. If you guys ever heard of like Kudu 17, he used to do like these Sonic sprite videos. It was like Windows Movie Maker type stuff, and they would use like they use like computer voices because that's what we had back in the day. But they were just like, I just remember watching them as a kid a lot, and recently, or in the last few years, he came out with like one after 10 years, which is like it's called like Shadow Makes a Meme. Yeah. I go back to his videos every now and then just because they're nostalgic for me, and I don't know, it's just like entertaining watching like Windows Movie Maker and computer voice things. So yeah, that's my answer. I'm glad I can actually answer one of these.
Hold on, I gotta...
Hmm?
Hold on. I have to pin a comment.
Oh, okay. Let's see. That's CAD. You already answered that.
There we go.
Another question. You answered that.
Would you ever think about animating the Nazo project? That's not. No, I'm not an animator. No. I'm a comic dubber, and CAD. The only reason I'm able to do any of this is because CAD gave me the assets. I did not make any of this.
But he's very good at what he does with them.
He's
not an animator.
Final Fantasy Sonic. Is that the one where Sonic has the Buster Sword? It used one of the Full Metal Alchemist openings, and it has the Green Hedgehog. Not the Green Hedgehog, but the White and Green Hedgehog. Whatever, I forgot his name. Yeah, no, I remember. I'm 23, but I remember looking at that shit as a kid, and it was fire. It was so cool.
Hmm.
I mean, I want to see Nazo completed too, but I ain't doing it. I'm sorry, Chief.
Someone else has got to do it. Sorry to say.
So,
845 asks, any personal favorite shows of any kind?
Besides the two on the screen, of course. Well, one's a show, one's a game, but you get what I mean.
I have this nice artwork I drew for him that shows a
Yeah,
lot of
that
stuff that he
that
likes.
kind of just sums it up. Hold on. I'll just pull that up.
You know, I'm surprised you liked it so much.
Hon, I love it.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
Okay, so for shows, firstly, anime. This is like a niche one. The Devil's a part-timer.
Which
Then
I've seen too.
That's a niche one. That's the niche one. Then I still don't understand why you put these in this line, hun. But Smiling Friends and Bluey is really good. I really love those shows.
It's just fun. I just find it funny to put
I
them next to each
I
other.
laugh at this every time.
I'm just glad to hear you love it.
I started watching MLP again after years. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood specifically. Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, that's really the top of my stuff right now. Rest of
Also,
it's
because
mostly
you
games. What?
No, because like it's on the thing that I drew for you.
Yeah. Still don't know how to feel about Nerd Emoji Starlow.
Okay, maybe it was for me because I thought it was funny.
I mean, it is funny, hun, but I just wasn't expecting it. I have a question for all of you. How would be the perfect game of all time for what would be the what genre would it be and how would the gameplay be?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I'd have to come back to that. Like genuinely, I'd have to come back to that. I can't think of that off the top of my head.
Because my most favorite games are all play pretty differently from each other.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just kind of enjoy a lot of things. You know, I couldn't really pick one thing to make it like the game for me.
Yeah. It's really good on here. It's some guy who's really good on here that animates Sonic. I wish he would take on. He's working already. Ah, gotcha.
Huh,
For you,
I see.
For you two, favorite Sonic game. Sorry if this question was asked before. I got here. Sonic Adventure 2.
I like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, to be honest. I'm not good at it, but I remember watching my brother play it because he had a CD from when he was like less than like 10 years old, and I remember watching him play it, and I played it myself. Again, I'm not good at it, but I do really like it. I actually remember trying to do like the blue, the blue spheres thing in the game? You know about that, right, dear? Yeah. I tried doing that. I definitely can't do it.
It happens, hon.
No, but it's like, who knew you were supposed to like go around in like a square with the blue spheres, to turn them into rings, rather than just go, in a zigzag. No, but like, I guess I have my brother to like thank for me liking Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Also, it has Mecha Sonic. Cause I just I just like
crush you.
SMVZ so much.
Did I ever show you that an official IDW Sonic comic had Mecha Sonic say "I'll crush you"?
Oh, you don't have to show me because I did read the comic last year.
Yeah, no, it's
Honestly, I was intrigued learning that like Mecha Sonic was in another thing, outside of the game and Archie. So like I just had to read it. And it's a question before, but like, 845 asks, which video game series has the best OSTs in you two's opinion? Joseph?
I'm thinking on that. That's a tough one. I really like the Mario and the Wii. I really love Mario and Luigi Mansion Side Story soundtrack. SA2 soundtrack. Persona 3 and 5 soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts as a whole soundtrack. It's rough.
Hard to narrow it down.
Yeah. But if I had to pick a... Sorry. If I had to pick a favorite composer, Yoko Shimomura. She does the
Very good
music.
choice.
She does the music for Mario and Luigi. Well, she did. Like this, the brothership was not her, but she did the music for Mario and Luigi, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy, and Kingdom Hearts. So Yoko Shimomura is my favorite composer. My favorite Sonic song of all time? That's actually kind of tough, as much as I love SA2. It's between Live and Learn, Endless Possibility, Night of the Wind, Undefeatable. It's rough.
Sometimes I still think about what was the name of the you know in Sonic's story in SA1,
Yeah. it
what's the
doesn't
name
matter.
of his last not dungeon, world?
Oh, you mean
Stage, yeah.
Final Egg.
Okay, no, the one before that. In Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the Lost World?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I still think about like that. I still think about like the stage music,
Yeah.
particularly the first half of it. I just really like it. Oh, but then also like the character themes in that game are great too. Like, you ever heard like you guys listen to like Gamma's theme? That's really good.
Oh, Gamma's theme is peak.
Yeah,
I
like
like
that
City
song.
Escape, but yeah, it's just kind of generic.
Oh, as for, sorry, to go back to like, is it okay if I just go back to one of the other questions?
Yeah, go for it, hon.
Okay. To go back to like the which video game series has the best OST, I can't really narrow it down for myself either because it's just hard to say. But recently I've been re-listening to like the opening for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That game has like a special place in my heart. It's definitely has issues of its own even with the remaster, but it was a good something about the music and just like the game overall that I just really like.
Worst game I've ever played.
The worst game? I don't know. I like to find the good in a lot of games.
As I'm scrolling through the Steam library of games I can't refund.
What's the worst game I've ever played? I don't know. Everything I've touched I've found some sort of enjoyment in.
Actually, I know. Sonic fucking Forces!
Oh, of course.
Oh, kill me. Wait, this got updated today.
Wait, are we caught up on questions?
I guess.
Oh, finally! Can I go get something to eat now?
Go get food, hon.
Thank you. I've been sticking around just to like help answer questions, but like I'm hungry, dude. I'll be back.
Alright. How well did I enjoy Sonic Frontiers? To put it simply, the moment I heard Giganto, I went Supersonic against Giganto and started hearing the beginning of Undefeatable, I knew we were fucking back. We were so fucking back. Do you like any? Do you have any favorite sprite animations like Super Mario Bros. Z? Yes, I like Super Mario Bros. Z a lot. Don't get me wrong, I grew up on that shit. Think. Sprite animation's always really good, so it's like hard to actually choose. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. Z is like a big one for me.
Finally, I have something to eat. Thank goodness.
Do I have a favorite do I have a favorite Sonic voice actor in general? It doesn't have to be just from the games or just Sonic. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this. Overall, I guess. If I have to pick over the years with overall, like, playing multiple characters in the Sonic franchise, Roger, honestly, does a really good job. Like, I love him as Omega. He was so fucking funny. I call dibs. But no, Roger is like would be overall for multiple characters. For just like Sonic and specific characters, Sonic, Jason Orion, Shadow, Jason, Knuckles, Scott, Tails would be Colleen. Yeah, honestly, the rest of it's like I could go on. But,
Well, I know everybody has their opinions on Sonic Prime, but I enjoyed like Ian Hanlon as Shadow.
oh, he was great. Yeah, no, Ian Hamlin was Shadow was fucking great.
Yeah, I really liked his take.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, hun, that's a really good choice.
Huh, good.
Right.
But also like, I think I understand what people mean when like they don't really like Kirk Fortin's appearance, but I think as the Shadow Generations,
Well,
it's doing good now.
He did much better. I will give him
Yeah.
that. Like, I actually kind of like it. Like, I love Kirk as a voice actor. I just didn't think he fit Shadow. But like this past game was pretty good. Would you be excited if they adapted Shattuck in the games? I don't think they'll ever do that, but or bring back the Super Emeralds. I'm not sure they'd ever do that, in all honesty. But I don't know. I feel like that'd be getting into fanfic territory, like, which is not entirely great in my opinion for Sonic. Like officially, like I like fanfic territory, but like for official games, maybe not.
Yeah, it could be. It's definitely a curveball. Is it
Yeah.
a good idea in the series? I'm not sure. And that's coming from someone who's not even as into Sonic as my boyfriend here.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta. What we might do with the success of Sonic Frontiers, has Shadow Generation continue the trend that gives you further hope for whatever Sonic Frontiers 2 could be? Yeah. No, that like with Shadow Gens, they very much so refined the open world aspect with white space for Shadow. So, you know. Who do you think is getting their own year next? Good question. No idea.
In a perfect world, it'd be Bean.
Of course, hon. Did you guys see the Twitter Sonic takeover today? Any favorite moments? I wait for like the whole thing to come out before I listen, but KAD has played like a couple out of context clips from it in call.
I haven't seen it at all, but apparently some ship fans are getting fed.
Yeah.
And also Goku Chapter. Everyone deserves to get fed at some point.
Yeah.
Even us Bean fans. I'm kidding.
Sonic. If you had to choose between Sonic, Silver, and Shadow and get their shoes and powers, who would you go with? Sonic. I get like Silver has telekinesis and Shadow's fast and has air shoes, but like I gotta go with the classic.
Makes sense to me.
Who would you go with, hon?
I like it. Those air shoes do look nice.
I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew you'd say that.
Just like they do. I mean, like they look like roller skates, but they're air shoes.
I'm not into it like I like it, but I feel like it needs to be spiced up. These companies already have been taking from the fan community and adapting certain things. That I feel like adding some fans to the team.
Well, you can say that, but there are some. I don't want to say mandates because that sounds like an obligatory law to follow. But there are things like developers, official people can't really do.
Yeah.
And they can only go so far with taking fan feedback creations into account.
Yeah.
Either way, it's off limits to them.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were your thoughts, dear?
No, I agree. I'm debating. I can't really continue editing without KAD here, just because like now we're trying to work even closer on this together to make sure everything's peak. Plus, I'm a little stuck on this moment, so we're gonna.
Oh, you need help?
Well, I'd rather get his opinion for this. Not saying yours isn't good, hon. Just.
No, I get it.
Artist, like the official artist view. Yes, Aurora Borealis is my background right now, just so everyone sees that.
Don't act surprised, chat.
So I'm not sure if I should stop stream and say to KAD, let's pick this up again tomorrow or earlier in the day because it's late, or yeah.
To you, dear.
I'm not sure.
Everyone here will understand.
I'm not sure if he'll exactly be. I'll just tell him we'll pick it up later in the day. All right.
And if they don't understand, I'll make them. What were you saying?
I'll answer this last question by Jeremy. What are your thoughts on the idea that Sonic 06 could be remade in the future officially? I fuck with it. I definitely fuck with it because it definitely deserves it. It definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you all for coming. Tomorrow, I'll try and come back with editing and with KAD now being at his house and not having to go anywhere, hopefully. So, yeah, no, we'll be back tomorrow. It's late anyway, so All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you all for coming. Keep an eye out. See you around.